Welcome back to Elevate Up Plus, Lessons from the Sherpa. I am your host, Steve C. I'm a leadership coach and trusted advisor, also known as the Sherpa. Today, I'm excited to talk to you about this concept called cleaning, or otherwise known as self-forgiveness, that I learned from my good friend and colleague, Andy Holloway, and Gary Mahler, actually my coach. And before I go there, there's one thing I want to mention. I have an upcoming group launching in March of 2025 called the Second Mountain Project. This Elevate Up tribe is going to be with several other core leaders who are going to be on a 9-month epic adventure together. There's one spot left. So if you want that spot, now would be the time. Go to my website at Coach Steve C. That's STEVESEAY.com to learn more, but go to the events page and you'll be able to see that there. Back to what we're talking about today's concept of cleaning. Cleaning, you think about cleaning like I'm sweeping the house, I'm cleaning the area. Well, there's times where, what do we do for cleaning our mind, our heart, and our emotions? This idea of letting go. And there's a morning routine. I'd use it in the morning. You can do this any time of the day. But what would it be like starting the day by cleaning out all the mess, judgments, things that come up that we get anxious over, things that come up that distract us from the good in life. There's a good quote I want to start with today that says, self-forgiveness is not about excusing your mistakes. It's about recognizing your humanity, learning from the past, and giving yourself permission to grow. Compassion for yourself is the foundation of true healing. So when we think about this idea of self-forgiveness, it's letting go of things that are just grabbing hold of me. I'm cleaning the space in my mind and my heart. A good coach of mine I mentioned is Gary Mahler mentioned this word. I'm surrendering, I'm accepting, and I'm allowing. And I surrender to it is, I accept that I can change some things and I cannot change others. And I'm okay with working with what I have, allowing myself and others to be who I am and who they are. That's the first step of letting go. Another idea is, we mentioned this term, neutral thinking. Neutral thinking is coming from a place where it's not emotion, it's not feelings based. It's coming from a place of, what do I want to create or do right now? So it's my next decision that I need to make. And oftentimes with cleaning, it's taking out judgments on ourselves or judgments on others. A good phrase that I've used that actually, with my help with Gary Mahler, is this phrase, I forgive myself for judging myself as. For instance, for me, I could say maybe I lost it with my kids, or maybe I yelled at them. So I forgive myself for judging myself as a bad father for yelling at my kids, would be an example. And that does happen. When we look at that and I go, I forgive myself for judging myself for being what? A human, a father trying to figure out how to do this parenting thing. I'll look at the truth behind it and say, the truth is, I love my kids and I care about them deeply. And I lost my temper in the moment. Maybe I was rushed. Maybe I was in a low mood. Maybe I was hungry, whatever it may be. The intention is, I do desire to be a great dad, but I need to remove the judgment that I'm an awful dad, right? Another one might be, I forgive myself for judging myself as being an insensitive husband. Maybe not listening to my spouse. This can happen from time to time. The truth is, I'm deeply in love with my beautiful wife, and sometimes things can come in the way, like kids erupting or just chores and errands that we run, life getting in the way of that. But releasing the judgment that I'm not a bad husband. The truth is that I need to reveal what is, and that is that something has maybe gotten in the way between me listening well to my wife. So you're getting past the false narrative, the judgment, the assumption, and you're moving into a place that I can work with, a neutral place, a place of surrender, acceptance, and allowance. So when we look at these steps, I call it almost like retreating. I'm retreating from the battlefield. I'm coming back for a moment to take a look at what I can do to release the judgments, release that ball and chain. If you love my pictures here, the ball and chain, I'm releasing that, untethering that from me. I'm cleansing myself, like jumping in the water. I'm cleaning the dirt off me, the filth. I'm removing the filth that is keeping me feeling like I cannot step into who I am created to be. And also decluttering. I'm decluttering, throwing in the trash can. I'm decluttering things that don't need to be in my life anymore. These judgments, the past story, the things that I keep telling myself that hold no value. They don't serve me or others. I'm tuning into, right? The music playing. I'm tuning into the right instrument. I'm tuning this. I used to play the saxophone in high school and junior high, and I'm tuning the instrument so that it plays beautifully. That's the cleaning process. I'm tuning my instrument in order to play beautifully for the day. And then lastly, I start with a new beginning. I love the quote, and I might be butchering it, but it's like every day I die and I wake up new as a new person. I wake up at 4:30, today 4:45, with a new beginning, a new start, a new place to begin from. And cleaning is a big part of that. So I encourage you today that if you know something that I've talked about today has resonated with you, I encourage you to say, what do you need cleaning in today? What do you need to forgive yourself? And using that statement, writing it down, I forgive myself for judging myself as, and any judgment that comes up, taking 10, 15 minutes to write down all those judgments and being able to release those. Because then you can say the truth is, what the truth behind it is your heart's intention, your real desire to grow, to love, to be in place of. Because when you come from this place, good quote to add to this is cleaning the mind, decluttering the room, letting go of thoughts that no longer serve you, releasing past burdens and mistakes, and making space for clarity and peace. Because what does this do for us is it clears the mind. Now it fosters creativity, it fosters better focus and inner harmony. So if you also something connect with that where you go, I would like some help with cleaning. I'd like some help with removing self-judgment. I would love to come along with you. Please connect with me and we'll jump on a short call to be able to start working on that together. If you like what you're hearing from the Elevate Up Plus, please press subscribe on the YouTube channel, and I will be coming with more weekly topics like this and many others to come. Thank you for your time today. Thank you for tuning in. And I can't wait to see you next week. Bye for now.
Hi, my name is Steve C., leadership coach and trusted advisor. Some call me the Sherpa. You know, most men and women lead lives of quiet desperation. They die with the music still in them. And that's why I created the Second Mountain Project. We know of the first mountain as self-actualization from Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of needs. It's the second mountain that we're going to touch on. This has to do with our eulogy virtues. There's 3 pillars in this. One is energy. What kind of energy, capacity do you have to give to others at home and work? Second one is our work and our vocation. What's our calling? What do we give to that has more meaning beyond ourselves? And the third one is love. Our world needs more love today, doesn't it? And that's what we're going to spend our focus on, is how do we build up who we're being and becoming in the world today. You know, my coach, Stephen McGee, said, the hardest mountain to climb is the mountain within. And there's 5 core buckets that we're going to dump into over the year together. The first one being our spiritual fitness. The second one being our physical fitness. The third one being our emotional fitness. The fourth, our mental fitness. And 5, our directional fitness. And all 5 buckets are necessary in order for us to be able to climb on the second mountain in a way where we have more capacity, more ability to step into that place. You know, I believe in the idea that we need to be the change that we wish to see in the world today. And as a result of being in this program 1 year together, is you have more fulfillment, more joy, more satisfaction, more buoyancy, and more ability to handle any circumstance that comes our way. So please join me as I look forward to having a conversation with you about how you can be part of the 2025 Elevate Up Tribe. Let's climb higher together. Happy trails.